going on, Diablo 2 fans? Lord Zhangfei bringing you episode 15 of the Uber Set Challenge, The Disciple. There is no official lore regarding the Disciple set, but anyone with any religious background will notice the names of the items are heavily influenced by religion. The rite of passage is a ceremony or event marking an important stage in someone's life. The laying of hands is literally the name of a religious practice used invoking the Holy Spirit, primarily during baptisms and confirmations. The dark adherent, well, an adherent is usually someone or someone that sticks to something or someone, so it's logical that it can also be a person who believes to support a certain belief or leader. An adherent to a cause can also be called a disciple. The credendum is a doctrine that requires belief, an article of faith, and the telling of beads, the practice and symbolism of the rosary, meaning the Holy Rosary. It refers to a form of prayer used in the Catholic Church. The string of knots or beads is used to count the component prayers. The Rosary, as it is customary for other names of prayer, such as the Lord's Prayer or the Hail Mary. So, what does all this mean? I'm not too sure either, but given the heavily influenced religious names, it is obvious the set is coming from a good place. Maybe it is a shout out to the holy side, bringing some light into this dark game. Let's go ahead and check these items out though. Alright, first item's going to be the Telling of Beads Amulet, +1 to skills, couple resistance on it. I've used worse, that's for sure. Next up is the Laying of Hands. Now these gloves are particularly really good in Ubers for a Zealer. The 350% damage to demons is a huge bonus. 50% fire res, 20 increased attack speed. I love those gloves. Next up is the Dark Adherent, and that is not very good. Probably the weakest link on the set. 24 fire res is about all it offers. And then the boots do offer 30% faster run walk, so at least we're not running at a snail's pace. Obviously, the belt is last, and this is a solid belt. All resistance +15, 10 to dexterity, 10 to strength. Really good for a belt. The belt and the gloves do hold their own outside of completing the set. I use the gloves all the time on random builds for Ubers. That damage to demons is no joke. For the set bonus, you do get +10 to strength, +150 defense, 2 to all skills, +50 to all resistance, and +100 mana. So that's certainly not insignificant. Overall, the set is fun. I could have easily cheated my way with the smiter out of this, but we decided to grab the elemental charms, and we are going with an elemental Zealer. I believe I used this in the Hussarus set. So we deal elemental damage through our zeal by stacking charms and using a Stormlash and hitting us with that enchant. Really love this build. The immune to physicals down there are no match, so it's a very smooth run. The tricky part with this was the absorb gear. Thunder Gods and Rising Sun I normally used cannot be used, so we did use a Stormlash and a Phoenix. Stormlash does have hard lightning points on the absorb. It can go up to 9, so that does help. Go ahead and jump in here. Smack Mephisto around. So the low absorb in comparison to Thunder Gods and Rising Sun. My life definitely goes up and down through this fight, but the absorb's enough to keep him from hitting me with that final blow. And of course, we are matching his conviction with our own. We actually max out conviction on this build at level 24. And some of the other skills we maxed out were Blessed Aim for that hidden attack rating bonus, Zeal and Sacrifice, and then 1 point Holy Shield and 10 points into Lightning Resistance for the bonus to maximum resistance. We do switch it up real quick and grab us our brand demon crossbow. I really love this bow. It's 35% chance to cast amplified damage when struck, so that happens about 1 every 3 times. You get hit 3 times very fast in Uber Tristram, so it does not take long. Go ahead and pull Bale out here. Get into the other items. Of course, you saw we used the ethereal Zotted Stormlash. We also had a non-ethereal Stormlash with an in it for Mephisto for that open wounds. Surprisingly, we don't use open wounds on our own gear for Bale or Diablo. Our Merc is rocking the tooth row, so he does have 40% chance to cast open wounds. So as you can see, we hit him with the amplified damage, and it's all downhill for Bale. Died very easily. The other gear we using was a Phoenix Sacred Targe, used in a 45 all resistance base. Dual Raven Frost. So that puts us all together at 9 absorb from the lightning for the Stormlash, and 15 absorb for the fire from the Phoenix, and then 40% cold absorb from the dual Raven Frost. Obviously, this is a decent set to bring down into Uber Tristram. It is found in the Hell difficulty, so I do enjoy playing with it. Some numbers real quick. Our attack speed is 4.31 attacks per second. We are dealing 439 through 6,669 damage with our Zeal. And our attack rating is a staggering 19,000, so we are definitely hitting them. Our crushing blows is 68%, and we have 55 faster hit recovery for the 48 breakpoint at 5 frames per animation. As you can see, this build is not heavy on the vitality. Don't really need it. Go over the gear real quick. We did put a ton of points into strength and dexterity. 260 strength, 257 dexterity, just to make sure we got that attack rating. Even with the hard points into blessed aim, sometimes it's still not enough. So we're making sure we stack it. I mean, you really don't need that much vitality down here if you're using absorb. So that's the gear, using that Phoenix Steel Shade combo on the Merc. 32 hard integer points for fire absorb. You made it the whole fight, no problem. Love that combo. We're using a Might Merc too, so we are getting his aura helping us out. Just check this torch out, and we'll get out of here. See if we can get a good one. Oh man, that's horrible. All right, well, y'all take it easy.